Now let's return to one of our top stories, the growing crisis in Rivers State. Governor Fubara has rallied Rivers youth to word of impeachment threats, and a court has stopped the APC-led factional speaker from using the assembly complex. Let's cross live now to Port Harcourt and speak to the chairman of the APC Caretaker Committee in Rivers State, Tony Okocha. Tony Okocha, good to see you and thanks for your time. Well, it looks like a topsy-turvy moment for your party as well, as some legal minds have pointed to a section of our constitution which even the former governor of Rivers State, now Minister for the FCT, at that time also pointed to, which means that 27 people who have just moved to your party have automatically lost their seats in the State Assembly.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. The issues are clear. First is the fact that the word defection or cross-carpeting is not peculiar to Rivers State House of Assembly. It is peculiar to political dispensations and political history in virtually all spheres known to me and known to us. And so there are reasons for which members of a legislature can cross-carpet. And that reason has been proven beyond reasonable doubt in the case in issue. Look at the Constitution in 109(1) sub G. It tells you that when a party or when legislators find in their party irreconcilable crisis, it is an invitation for them to cross-carpet to another political party. So that is what has just happened. The PDP in Rivers State and PDP in Nigeria is in tatters. Look at the situation in Rivers State, for instance, where you have two persons laying claim to the speakership of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Look at the case of Rivers State, where you wake up one early morning, you see that the hallowed chamber has gone into flames, not for electrical reasons, not electrical faults, but for machinations of certain individuals who do not want certain legislative procedure to take place. And that is good enough for anybody to say, look, I am no longer comfortable with what is happening. There's an American president that alluded to the fact that when you are in a kitchen and that kitchen is too hot, you leave. What is more is the fact that there is a grand design machinated and supported by the executive in the state, wherein 4 House of Assembly members will want to lord over 27 others. And that is a no-no. Mathematically, it is wrong. We are gone past the stage, the era at a point when 16 was greater than 19. I'm sure you remember that. And so that is what, these are the indices that have culminated into the cross-carpeting of the 27 House of Assembly members who were initially candidated under the People's Democratic Party. They have reported to us, the All Progressive Congress.
Okay, let me butt in here.
And
apologies, so that we can get this, we can get clarity on this. If you don't mind, because some of the issues you raise are issues around the state. Tell us, if you will, the crisis in the PDP at the center, because I have a copy of the Constitution and it has to be at the center. Is there a crisis that you know with the political party, the PDP, at the center?
Well, I'm not a member of the PDP. But I've said to you that one of the reasons
I know you're not a member because you just gave us again. Sorry,
I'm answering you.
Again, sorry. I'll let you come in. I'll let you land because you've also given us some of what you felt were crises within the PDP in Rivers State, and I'm taking you back that it has to be within national. I know clearly that you're not a PDP member, but you started off by telling us the seeming crisis in Rivers State PDP, but the Constitution is specific about the national party.
Yes. In this case, you are aware, or Nigerians are aware, that the PDP is also embroiled in problems in crisis at the national. There is a case of who is the secretary of the party at the national. And of course, that has turned the entire party into bits and in pieces. So isn't that enough crisis that the party hasn't got a secretary? The secretary, by all what we know, is supposed to be the conscience of an organization. And the PDP hasn't got a secretary. I mean, there are still contentions over who is the secretary genuinely and who is not. So the House of Assembly members who defected to the APC also alluded to that fact. And I'm saying that there is the indices both at the national and the state that have culminated into the action they have taken. And like I said to you, we have received them with open hands, happily too. Okay, because my party has become an overwhelming majority in the State House of Assembly in one split second. I mean.
So let us hear from you, being the main man in charge of the APC at the moment in Rivers State. Is the former, is the former governor, who's now the FCT minister, a member of your party?
If His Excellency Eze decides to join the APC today or tomorrow, Nigerians will hear. He's not a hidden figure. Okay, he is a politician of note in Nigeria, and he's not going to do it secretly. But as we speak, he is a member of the People's Democratic Party. And many times, more often than not, I've heard him say to Nigerians that he has benefited quite a lot from PDP, and that there is no reason for him to leave. We have heard him say so. Well, we do not also know, because the contradictions in the PDP is growing to a rupture stage. And what will happen is certain, that it will necessarily explode. So when that explosion comes, it will leave a lot of things. There will be scars. A lot of things will happen. A lot of things will change. Okay, but as we speak to you today, even though it is in my business to woo him to come to the All Progressive Congress, we have said so many times, say, come over to Macedonia and help us. In 2023, the minister of the Federal Capital Territory, who was then governor of Rivers State, was very instrumental to the success, the jeans-breaking success of the APC in Rivers State, the presidential election. Okay? And then we are not expecting him to still remain in PDP, to do the same thing that he helped us do in 2023, to go out in 2027, rather. So that's why we're beckoning on him to come over. And I mean, in politics, it is the more the merrier. And when you find a character that is an opinion molder, okay, you woo the person to come. Because if you accept your interest is not in winning election, if your interest is in winning election, then of course you must go for
let's see if we can close on this. Okay, Tony Okocha, before you go, yes. On this same line of argument that there is crisis, according to you, in the APC, in the PDP, isn't it also right to say there is a form of crisis in the APC, because some of your members have said that you were unduly imposed on them as caretaker chairman by the former Kano governor, who's your national chairman, Mr. Ganduje?
That is opinion that is held by a very minute few. The situation in Rivers State APC and for the preponderance of our membership is the fact that there is a new dawn in APC. I mean, if you have a political party that is unable to feed candidates for election, contest election and win election and take charge of the reins of governance, that is no longer a political party, it's a social club. That was our case hitherto. But what we are going to do and what we are doing, two weeks ago that we have been inaugurated, is to change the history, is to change the narrative, to change the trajectory. We are building a party right now that will contest election. We are building a party that will become a vehicle for its members to contest election and win election. And we are building a party that will be grassrooted, not the one that is around just one particular individual, who, of course, will espouse his whims and caprices. So that is where we are. There is no crisis as we speak now in the All Progressive Congress in Rivers State. We used to have. It's gone with. It's gone with. It's gone. It's consigned to history.
Well, quickly here, what's your relationship with the former governor of your state, former Minister Rotimi Amechi?
My relationship with Rotimi Amechi, he was my boss. I was chief of staff.
Is he still a member? Is he still a member of your party from your state?
I'm not aware that he has decamped. I'm not aware. But he may not be active, but I'm not aware that he has decamped from the party.
Are you getting any support from the FCT minister at the moment?
Over what? He's not a member of my party.
Well, Tony Okocha, I would like to thank you for your time as always. Many thanks for speaking with us tonight on Newsnight.